Hi, I'm Said and welcome back to the 100 to 1M automated trading challenge. So this is a update video and a process video. We're going to do some actions today on the challenge. So yesterday, if you watched my video, I gave you a little teaser of a strategy I've been looking at, which is a losing strategy, but it's got some hours of windows that it's profitable. But now, after doing some analysis with using some AI analysis apps like Claude and all that, basically I found that there's actually opportunity for potential reversing it, the strategy on some good hours, that it's profitable. And this time we're going to do something different, because previously the two strategies that I scrapped, the reversing strategy, they were the take profit of them in the reverse side was very low. They were less than $1, so a few cents, this and that, and which is not good, because you're going to lose money on spreads and commission, especially when you're reversing. So you get a lower price point compared to if you're not reversing, which is so that's against you, sort of thing. That's why we need to have more profit, take profit when we're reversing the trades. Ideally multiple on a micro lot account, for example, a micro lot trade, for example, 0.01 lot, we need at least over $2 to $3, especially in gold. So this particular strategy, let me just load it up actually. Right, so this particular strategy is a moving average strategy, and it loses a lot basically. So if you see here, on a 1 year period, it lost 1,000. With the backtest capital was 2,000. It lost 19, over nearly 2,000 of it, and the backtest couldn't even finish as well. So it couldn't finish the whole year, and it finished that before the year finished. So that it loses a lot, and plus we're using the real tick data from Dukas copy MT5 backtesting, so bit more reliable than MT4. So having said that, we're still, we can't just judge it based on this backtest result. We know that, so we need to test it on the forward demo account. And so what I did was I loaded this report into the AI apps, and I used Claude, DeepSeek, I used Manus, so they all come up with slightly different time windows. So let me just share with you some of these results. So here, as you can see in this one, Claude, it says sniper window recommended 8 to 14:59, 7 consecutive hours. When reversed, potentially profit. Now the thing is, I don't like the idea of trading 7 hours of this EA, because it's a 5-minute time frame. It's just gonna just trade and trade, and I'd rather have a few hours with less trades, winning trades, than long 7 hours with mix of losses, and just a few profits. So I just want to do a few hours to start with. For example, this is not bad. Tight focus window 12 to 15:59, 4 consecutive hours. Single best hour here, 8 to 8:59. High volume, I don't like the high volume. We want low volume preferably. So looking at this, 8 to 8:59 is single best powerful hour. This is the DeepSeek report analysis, so it's giving me some hourly blocks, couple of hours to trade in different sessions. So let's see. Also said best hours to trade normally without reversing. It gave me some hours to trade, but it says this as well. Look, it says do not trade this strategy, as it will destroy capital, obviously. Implement reverse strategy, best reverse hours, those hours here. I mean, I like the idea of this, just like single block hours like that, 1 to 2:30s, fewer hour blocks. I prefer like this, to be honest with you, so that we're trading less, we've got less exposure in the market, and just hopefully grab those sniper trades. I prefer that than having a big 7-hour block trade session. So I think I'm gonna go with these sort of time frames. It also says something like that: use a filter, even reverse golden volatile, add a 20 pip stop loss and 30 pip take profit. So I mean, I'll keep that in mind, but I'm just going to trade as it is because backtest report. So what I did with the backtest as well, if I show you the inputs, because we're reversing it, we're going to lose out on some spreads and fees when reversing. So what I did was I just add another 100 pips on the stop loss side, so that when it loses, it's sort of still 50-50 more or less, because we're going to place some spreads. So I just added a bit of 100 pips just to cover our costs basically. So stop loss is going to be 600 pips, that's gold, and then take profit is 500. So we're looking at, on a micro lot, 0.01 lot, we're looking at a $5 profit or $5 loss, whichever way it goes. So Manus, this is another app. It gave me like fewer hours than the other ones. So look, best alpha normal strategy, those are 5 hour 517, that's trading normal. And then for normal strategy, and then best alpha reverse is saying like 8, 14, 12. So yeah, so that's what it's saying. But I think I'm gonna go with these fewer hours to start with and see if we can profit with the few hours. I'd rather have fewer hours trading and more profit than lots, more hours, lots of hours trading and less profit, whatever. So that's what I'm going to do now. So let's see. I'm just going to figure out which hours to do. All right. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do, based on these apps, I'm going to take the best hours to trade from each of these, and then basically go with that. So that way we got like a balance sort of thing. So for example, this one, Claude, if you want tight more management window, let's see, tight focus window, this is 4 hours, single best hour. Okay, I'm going to choose this one, single best hour, 8 to 8:59. All right, so what we can do is as well, when I because the EA has got a magic number, so I think we can identify it in our report when we have the trades, on the completed trades, and we can analyze the results, and we can see which sort of app worked, the suggestion worked basically. So I can put that in the notes of the tracker, and we can do it that way. So let's choose this slot, 8 to 8:59. That's a 1 hour window. This is DeepSeek's. Look, it says 1 to 2:30 highest confidence and yes strong. So average loss per trade is original is 780. So, and this got a lot of trade, 20 trades. So I want to go with this. So this is going to be DeepSeek, from DeepSeek, 1 to 2:30. Let's add that, 1 to 2:30. Okay. I can just type it in. All right, so I'm taking off some hours from DeepSeek now, and now I'm going to take some hours from Manus. Let's see what Manus says. So best hours for reverse, recommendation for reverse strategy. The strategy shows significant losses during hour 8, hour 14. So, okay, so let's see, 8:14 reverse profit. So I think I'm going to go with this one, hour 8. Okay, so we got, oh look, that matches with Claude as well, so that's good. That's good. Hour 8. We'll stick with hour 8. So now let's go with the next best one, hour 14. Let's do hour 14 here, because we ain't got 14 on this part, on the other app. So that way we can have different time windows, which is going to be good. So we're not trading the same time. So we'll do 14 to 14:59. 59. Okay, so let's stick with that. Let's say we've got hour 12. We haven't got hour 12. I mean, I could go with that because this is quite good as well. Hour 12. Okay, let's go with hour 12 as well. So this is going to be minus. So hour 12 to 12:59 minus. Okay, so we've got 1 hour, 2 hours, about 2.5 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5. So we've got about 5 hours of trading at different times that these apps are recommending based on their research analysis of the backtest report. So I think that's the 5 time frames I'm going to go for to start with, and let's see how it goes. With the normal, I don't think I'm going to do a normal thingy, because with the normal hours windows, look, recommended for normal strategy, consider doing these because the profit is really minimal. I mean, look at this, like 107 trades, profit is only 88, which is really bad, to be honest with you. I don't like that. For 107 trades, we're only making, 88 quid. So I don't like that. So we're not going to, for this strategy, I'm not going to do normal trading because it's losing consistently. So we're going to go with the reverse, and then we're going to take it from there. Okay, actually, I'm going to change my. I'm gonna remove this one because I don't like the New York session, especially this time around. It just goes crazy. So I'm not gonna do this one. We're just gonna stick with those time frames. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, all right, let's set this up now. Okay, so this is the EA settings. So I'm gonna set these. All right, this is the first set file, 8 to 859. I'll just say the first set file. I like to give my set file some meaningful names, for example, like MA line with filter, MT5, 8 to 9, Claude, like that, so that way I know what each set file is going to do. So next one's going to be 1 to 230. So let's do that one, 1 to 230. To 230. I just don't want 230. Next one's going to be 12 to 1259. I've just done the third one. So the final one's going to be 14 to 1459. And that's going to be minus, so I'm going to save that one now. So I've saved all the set files now. All these set files for the 4-hour block that we're going to trade. And we're going to reverse them. So these set files are going to be, I'll make them available, upload them on the share, which you can download if you follow the challenge. And you can, if you want to participate, and you can load them yourself and trade them. So let's go onto the server now. Okay, so we're in the server now. The first step, we're going to be on the sender account. So we're going to go to marketplace and download the EA. So that backtest report, I was doing it on my local PC just to speed up the process. Now I'm just going to go through the walkthrough process of downloading the EA from the marketplace. So first of all, you go to market, you click here. If you're not seeing the market icon, you have to go to view, and then toolbox. On the file menu, you go view and then toolbox, and then the market interface should appear. Right. You type in MA line and then free, and it should appear. Look, this one, MA line with filter. Okay, this one, and then download. So once you download, it should appear here in the market, and we can close this one. Then we're going to go to file, symbols, sorry, not symbols, file, market watch, and then we're going to attach a new what's it called, chart for gold, and then M5 time frame. Then we're going to load the EA. So if we go to, actually no, we're going to load the EA. Yeah, we're going to load the EA first of all. So just drag it like that, and then inputs load, and I've got my set files already on the server. All right, so next thing we're going to do is load the set file. So my set file is here. So we've got 4 set files we're going to load up. First one is 89. So we're going to load this one up. So here it's just 850 to 859, the ones that I set before. And now we're going to do the magic number so that we can identify each EA. So first of all, let's see, let me go to my tracker. All right, we're going to get rid of these entries because they were unsuccessful. So we can reuse those magic numbers. So if we can give the first set file, so let's put today's date, first M5, MA line with filter. Alright, that's going to be the set file. So that's the first one, and the names, the magic number is going to be 2. Let's just do all the set files, then we can go back to the server. So 2, 3, 4, so 2, 3, 4. Alright, so we've got 4 files here, same EA, just the set file is going to be different. Alright, I just paused the video to load up the remaining set files, write down, make a note of them. So got the magic numbers ready to be assigned. So we're going to do 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's start with 2, which is going to be 8 to 9. Let's just load it up, 8 to 9. So this is going to be magic number 2. Let's go straight down there at the bottom, magic number 2. So that's ready. Check to make sure Algo train on. Okay, M5 time frame. Yep, that's ready to go. So that's loaded up. Next set file is going to be so what we can do, so let me show you something. So instead of like say if you got multiple charts that you want to add, same EA, just different set files, easy way to do first of all is create your first EA, attach it, and then load up your main set file. If you got like multiple set files of the same EA that you want to load up on multiple charts, so a quick way to do it, just create a template, save a template, and then you can just load a template, which I'll show you now. So now that I've got the EA loaded and the set file, first set file loaded, so now I'm just going to save this as a template. So it's called save template. So I just put some like I just put something like this. Remove the time and say this is a set file. I remove that. Just keep it the default, the default EA backtest result set file, and save it. And actually remove the set extension as well because it's a template file. And so once we save that, yeah, what's going to happen is it's going to save this in its current state, and then now we can easily just add a new blank chart. If I show you, look, minimize that one. Then load up a new chart. Make sure your time frame set to whatever time frame you want. In our case, 5 minutes, and then right click, and then you go to load template and stay already. Look, boom. So now it's still going to use that same set file as the first one, but we need to change that. So we're just going to simply right click. So you don't have to, yeah, you can right click and go expert list. It's a long way, but just do F7 on your keyboard and just loads it up. And then we're going to go right down. Now first of all, we're going to load the set file. Which is this one now. So 1 to 230. Yeah, let's load that one up. So that was set file 2. Make sure the time matches the one. Okay, 1 to 230. So 1 to 230 was set file 3, not 2. Sorry, not 3. It's going to be 3. Okay, it's going to be 3. All right, go back down, change it to 3. Okay, so that's set already. So now we've got the second one ready. So it just saves us a few seconds extra basically. Let's do the next one again. Time frame, M5, template, this, and then we're going to load the third set file. Load. That was this one, 12 to 13. So this is going to be magic number 4. But we'll check it. 12 to 12:59, magic number 4. So let's go back to our track. 12 to 12:59, magic number 4. Yeah, 12 to 13. 12 to 13. Okay, that's correct. So magic number 4, that's ready. Okay, and the final one now we're going to do or you could load the template first and then do time frame. It doesn't matter which order. Let's do it that way. Now let's load the final one. The final one should be 14 to 15. So it's going to be 14 to 14.59. Well, let's do that 14.59, and then that's going to be magic number 5. Let's check that one again. Okay, stuff number 5, set file 14 to 15. Yeah, that's correct. All right, so that's ready to go. Yeah. So this one hasn't got a comment field, it's just got a magic number field. But at the same time it says magic number kind of. So we don't know if it's going to show up in the analysis, but let's just do it anyway. If it shows up, it shows up. So right now, okay, so now this is the sender account. This is what all the trades are going to be sent. So this is going to be, this account's going to be trading the potential losing strategy. So now next what we need to do, we need to reverse it using trade copier software. So first of all, we got the sender set up from previous setups, so that's ready to go. We don't have to do anything on that one. You just need to go back on the receiver server and just check a few things. This is my receiver server. Again, all this stuff, if you check the playlist 100 to 1 million playlist, you see all this steps and all that. I've shown, gone through walkthrough and how to set all this up in the previous videos. Okay, so I'm just going to check so make sure this is all good. So the channel has to be matching for sender and receiver. So we just want to make sure that the copier, so look, even the trade copy's got time windows up, but we don't have to worry about that because the EA is going to control the timing. But here as well, we've got an option to control the timing, but it's fine. We'll just leave it as the full timing, full time range. But you know what? I'm just going to do this as well. I don't like trading at 10 o'clock because so 12 is 2 hours before is 10 o'clock MT4 time. This is MT4 time, which is 12. That means it's 2 hours ahead. So it's going to be 10 o'clock, and 10 o'clock in the forex market, the spreads go like crazy because of the, I think the Sydney Open or something like that. So no matter what, I don't like trading any EAs during that time. So anything that I want to trade, it starts after 1. In fact, I just do 105. I like to go straight after 1. So just keep to that every time, no matter what EA is trading. I don't like trading 12. Just keep it simple, right? So that's that. Okay, I'm going to save the set file to make it, update it on the shared as well, so you can download that if you want to. So right, trade all markets at all orders at market. So we're going to enable that one because I've seen that it misses out on a lot of trades, so it might mess up our stats as well, because we're going to miss out potential winning trades if we don't set that up. So we might get a sort of low rate sometimes, but it doesn't matter because the thing is we need to get all the trades in. We don't want to miss out on trades, so that's why I'm going to set that to true. Next thing, matching numbers already set. So invert trade, that's where it reverses your trade. So invert trade set to 2, which is, that's what we want. And I think that's about it. I can leave these settings for now. This is just for demo forward testing, so we don't need to worry about anything else here. I think that's about it in this setting. Because I've updated this set file, I'm just going to make it anything I update, I'm going to attempt try to obviously make it update to the shared server so you can download it. So this one, because we've made the changes now, I'm just going to save this. So save this as receiver, and I'm going to make that available. Okay, so that's it. So now it's ready. It's ready now. All right, so we've set all the set files up for this strategy to reverse. Today is Friday, so I don't think we're gonna get much action. Let's see what else. Yeah, so we missed the windows for today. So 14:59, 3 o'clock would have been probably 1. If you minus 2 from 3, yeah. So basically, yeah, we missed today. So hopefully on Monday, Monday morning, we should start trading, and then So that's about it for this video. So for now, I'm going to make all the set files available. I'm just going to upload them now. So I've just uploaded the set files as well for anyone to download if you're interested. So the set files are here. That's the backtest report information that I was working on based on this set file that I created, and these are the 4 set files that we went through on the video. Okay, so that's about it for this video. I'm just going to wrap it up. All right, so if you're interested in the challenge where attempted to grow $100 capital to 1 million with automated trading strategies, I'm showing all my action steps and everything, settings, strategies, like this video here. You can go to 100-1m.com and you can sign up for completely free. And also I'll put a link in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.